Welcome back to another episode of Weekly Creations. In today's show we have Modern Restaurant and Interior by Coasterville, Katan, a B&M flying coaster by FLAERO, World of Legends by Galcian, and Mystery World by coastercad. So today's show does consist of one building, one coaster, and two parks. So we're going to get straight into today's episode with number one, which is of course Modern Restaurant and Interior by Coasterville. So here is our first piece for today's episode. As you guys can see, this is of course a hot dog squad building. Now I absolutely love these types of buildings, and I especially love to feature them in my weekly creation series. As you guys will know, at the beginning of every series I do try to show off some sort of small building or piece of scenery that can be placed in a lot of people's parks, because not everyone has the time to build stuff like this for their own parks, and the workshop is a good place to find these, but they are very underappreciated and not many people tend to shout these kind of buildings out. And I just think it really helps for people that, you know, don't have enough time to be able to build absolutely everything in their park for themselves. So people do put a lot of time and effort into these types of buildings, and I think these kinds of buildings need to get just as much love from you guys as a roller coaster or a park should. So if you guys have built anything like this, or a small building or a workshop piece that you would love to be featured in this series, do send it to me, because I will feature it, because these types of buildings are very underappreciated, and these buildings help out a lot more people than say a roller coaster or a whole park does. So these ones are very much underappreciated if you ask me. But we're going to be taking a look at this one today. So this is Hot Dog Squad building or restaurant, and this was made by Coasterville under the name of Modern Restaurant with an Interior, because it does have an interior. So this of course, as you can see, is kind of like a modern restaurant. We're going to be taking a look inside, but before we do, I just want to point out that these lights have some really good foliage on them. These little hanging baskets here are awesome, and I love these. These could be uploaded to the workshop on their own, to be honest. A lot of people would probably pick these up, and the good thing with these is you can change the color of the flowers. So if you don't like the yellow and the blue, you can change out those colors and put them in your park, as well as these little buildings, these little trees that are in these little barrels here with some more potted plants. Are very nice details. Of course, we've got some more foliage going on out the front here as well. So we're going to step inside here, or fly inside should I say, and just take a look at this restaurant. So as you can see, we do have a hot dog squad, and we also have a gulpy energy drink stand here. We have the wrong sign above, but that's okay. Maybe this was supposed to be a milkshake stand or something originally, I'm not too sure. But this is the inside. So this is very modern. There's seating areas here, which is very nice, very nice. Some more seating here, and a lovely fireplace. A little bit dangerous, I would say. If your kid like falls over or something, they might be getting burnt there, but it looks very nice, and I'm sure it keeps the restaurant nice and warm. So there we go. Fly around to the back here. Oh, can you hear that? That fountain, very nice. Got a nice little fountain here as well. So there's a lot of stuff going on inside this restaurant. I really like it. And this little light here, I'm guessing this is a light, or it's supposed to be some sort of chandelier kind of light going on here. It's very nice. A lot of McDonald's, or McDonald's, however you pronounce it, in the UK are kind of going modern like this, with the greens and the really bright colours and stuff. Especially in the UK. So this is very much like an interior of like a McDonald's, at least where I live anyway. So I really like this. It's really nice. And like I said at the beginning, if you don't have time to build buildings like this, or you just want a really nice restaurant for your park, then this is absolutely for you. You should definitely download this, check this out. As always, links are in the description for everything featured in one of my weekly creation videos. Let's just have a fly around the back here. We've got a little staff entrance and some dustbins there for the trash or the rubbish, whatever you want to call it. And last but not least, this sign, because all fast food outlets have these signs these days. So there we go. Very nice. Very, very nice. I like that a lot. So that was Modern Restaurant with Interior by Coasterville. I like it. I like it a lot. So we're going to move on now to the first coaster of the day, which is actually a park. It's not a blueprint roller coaster, but we're going to be checking it out just a second. So here goes. So here we are, guys. This is Katan, a B&M flying coaster by FLAERO, and as you guys can see, this is the reason why it's not a blueprint. It's way over 5,000 pieces. So this is a downloadable park. If you want to check this out, or you want to use this as the base for your park, there is still tons and tons of area for you guys to expand on if that's something you're interested in. But we're going to be taking a look at this today, so we want to take a ride on this coaster in just a minute. But before we do that, we want to just take a quick look at some of the surrounded details of this little ride. So as you come walking straight in here, you can see all this detail. Now I'm guessing this is kind of like a Tudor style buildings with the wood and the white walls and everything going on. It seems very Tudorish, but the name of the coaster, Katan or Katan, I'm not really too sure how that's pronounced. It sounds very Japanese, so maybe this is Japanese. I'm not really too sure which one it is, but either or, the decoration on these buildings is just amazing. Got the little queue line here, so everyone's queuing up for this one ride. So this whole park, like I said, it's a downloadable park, but it is just one ride, one roller coaster, a few flat rides and stuff, but it is mainly for the coaster, so that is what we're going to be checking out. Pretty much seeing all the buildings for this ride. Just going to come over here, take a look at the station. Okay, so there's actually a transfer bit of station here as well, which is really nice. It's nice to see when people actually take the time to do this, because to actually do this you have to put down another coaster, put this little section in, and then actually delete the rest of the coaster. So it's time consuming to get this done, but once you've done it, it looks really nice. Okay, so the coaster's coming back around now, so I have the sound on. We're gonna fly in and take a ride on this coaster and see what it rides like. I'm really looking forward to this, so let's just wait for this to come back in and we'll be taking a ride in just a second. Okay, so we've got a nice little lift hill here. Very nice. Over we go. Wow. This is really smooth, guys. Really smooth. So many trees, wow. Nice little corkscrew. Awesome looking fountain through a little tunnel. Wow, this is a long coaster, okay. And background into the station. I love that. I absolutely love that. I tried not to talk too much over that coaster. I don't really like talking when the coaster's going, but a few little words did come out during that ride. But I absolutely love that. That's awesome. One of my favorite coaster types is actually the B&M Flying. The first one I went on was Air at Alton Towers, which is now Galactic, I believe. I could be wrong on that one. But Air from Alton Towers was the first one I ever went on in the UK. It's pretty basic, that one, but yeah, I've just loved flying coasters, the way you get strapped in and it tilts you forward and all that crazy stuff. And the inversion where it flips you over onto your back and then you're upside down going backwards at the same time. It's amazing. It's really awesome. And to see that in this coaster as well was fantastic. A lot of the details that are around here, I must admit you don't really see because you're going really, really fast. But just looking around here, like this whole place is really highly decorated. I absolutely love it. Like these little buildings here, there's not really anything going on inside them, but they're just there for decoration purposes and they fit really nicely. Some more here. Of course, this is like the top of a building that you fly through twice. So even more details going on, more buildings. More trees, more rock work, a tunnel. Didn't even see this. I didn't even see it. I think this is part of the track where you're going backwards, upside down. So that may be the reason why I didn't see that. But yeah, there's just so much detail. Let's actually just take a quick zoom out on this just to see how big this actually is. Wow. Okay. It's a small park. It's the size of a small park. It's huge. I would say what's that, like 1/3 of the whole map filled up there by this ride. I love it. Absolutely love it. So once again, that was Katan, a B&M flying coaster by FLAERO. Really well made. Really like that. Remember to check out the download link in the description if this is something you would be interested in downloading for yourself, or even just picking up to take a ride on. So that was number 2 for today. Now we are going to move on to World of Legends by Galcian. Okay guys, so this is World of Legends by galcianBTH. Now, a little bit of detail or background to this park. Now, this is actually a work in progress, so this isn't complete, and the creator of this has told me that he's not too sure when this will get completed, sorry. This is actually based off of a game that he used to play. I've totally forgot the name of the game. And this is actually the second park that he's made based around this idea. So links to both of his parks will be in the description. The other one is fully complete, and this one is a work in progress. But we are going to take a little peek around this. It's not complete yet, so I don't want to show too much of this off. You can actually download it today if you want to really get in depth and take a look at this, because it is fantastic, as you guys can see. But what I'm really interested in is this coaster down here, as you can see, and we're going to be taking a ride on that in just a minute. So we are going to take a little fly around, and we are going to take a quick brief look around this park, but it's not complete. So we will come back to this once it's complete, but obviously I want you guys to download this and check this out for yourself. So I'm not going to show off just too much, okay? So we take a quick look around this. This is, wow. Speechless. Like, when people build stuff like this, it really is, like, it's crazy. This is terrain. Like, these trees here, this isn't wood, this is terrain. People have sculpted this crazy stuff out of the terrain. I believe this area here isn't yet complete. There's more smoothing and stuff to do with this. The creator told me, so bear in mind when you download this and check this out for yourself that this isn't yet complete. Yeah, that's like a little quick look at some of the trees that he's made, but we're going to come back over to the main attraction over here. So these buildings, once again, absolutely awesome. And I was instructed to take a look at this at night as well. So we're going to take a ride on this coaster in just a second, but then we're going to switch to nighttime and have a look. So I love this. It's like the dock opening up into the ocean with the two towers either side, one being like, I guess this is like a monster that's attacking with the roots. I guess the trees is kind of like a monster or something. I'm not really too sure. I'm not really into the game that this is been based off of, but here we go. So this is the coaster. I'm not sure whether this coaster actually has a name. Ellie's Escape. Okay, there we go. So that was it. The Ellie's Escape is the name of that coaster, and the other one's called yeah, it's called that. Yeah, I can't pronounce that, so if anyone knows what that is, there you go. But okay, let's open this one up. Let's put this one on test and take a little ride on this coaster, and then we'll check this out at nighttime, because I was instructed, like I said, to have a look at this park at night. So here goes. This is Ellie's Escape. A very, very steep lift hill here, but I'm excited. I'm excited for this. Hope this is good. Looks insane and very scary, and I don't know whether I'm gonna survive. Whoa! Look at all those water effects. Holy smokes, that's fast. Oh, lovely turn. The speed on this coaster is insane. Oh. Once again, this coaster is really smooth. Like every time I get to ride on someone else's coaster, it's just silky smooth. Everyone's getting really good at building coasters. It's been such a long time since I rode a coaster that wasn't silky smooth, so... And I think that's back round into the station. That coaster was phenomenal. I need to check how fast that coaster goes, because that was really fast. Can we get some stats up? Okay, so these are in the orange and the green. So this is definitely not a killer. This coaster's not going to kill you, that's for sure. Results. Okay, so the max speed was 71. Okay, so that's not actually that fast. It looked incredibly fast. Like, I was thinking maybe 85 on that. So it's not deadly. It's not going to kill you. So there we go. I thought it was going way faster than that. There we go. That was a really good coaster. I really like that layout as well. And just the look of this park. Like, every week, you guys blow me away every single week with the stuff that you submit. Let me turn this to nighttime as instructed. Oh. Oh. Look at it. Okay, can we get darker than this? Let's go to 12 PM. Okay. AM. There we go. A little bit darker. There we go. Look at this light. Wow. Got some red lights down there by the entrance of the ride and the lift hill. But this, it's all lit up. Really nice. Okay, so I've just seen over here there may be something going on. What is this? Wow, it's a truck here. Okay. I think there's some stuff going on under here. Oh, we got some flat rides and a little bit of coaster track down here. And some more buildings. Awesome. Okay, so I think that's all I'm going to show off for this today. Because this is a work in progress, I'm going to wait until this is complete. Once this is complete, we will bring this back to the show to do a full tour of this park in depth. Probably a video all in its own, because there's a lot to explore in this park. So I can't do it full justice in this video because I have to cut it short to get everyone else's work into the video as well. But like I said, once this is complete, we will come back, we will ride on all of the coasters and take a look at a lot of the detail going on with this park. So the link to this park and the previous park, which is the completed version, will be in the description. So 2 downloads from galcianBTH in the description if you want to check out this or his other park. So there we go. We're going to move on to the 4th and final piece in today's episode. Okay, so last but certainly not least on today's show is Mystery World by coastercad, and this, as you can see, is in the middle of the desert, and we're going to be taking a look at this today, and I'm really excited. Of course, I'm not going to show off everything in this park because there's so much to show off. It would take so long, and plus I want you guys to download this for yourself and check it out, because you guys need to come and explore a lot of this stuff, because I just can't do all of this in one video. So you guys have to come check this out. Like, what? Like, what even is this? This is insane. Okay. Look at this. Wow. It's like some crazy futuristic western steampunky building here. Ah, I love coastercad's work. Like, I featured his work in Weekly Creations back when I first started it in beta phase of the game, And he was pumping out some really crazy builds back then, and he's still doing it now. Look at this, look. I think this is handmade framework here for his wooden coaster, just so he could put these arches in. Like, that's dedication. Like, he wanted to put these arches in, so he deleted the track that came standard with this and built his own wooden supports underneath, which actually matches up very nicely to the actual framework. That's crazy. We're going to be taking a ride on this coaster for sure in today's episode, and maybe one or two others. Okay, so we're going to take a look first. Oh, man. That's got to be one of the best, hasn't it? That has got to be one of the best entrances to a park. Come on. Look at this thing. Like, I literally don't have words to describe this. And then it goes straight to a train as well. Like, you come in, the first thing is a train. Very much like, doesn't Disney do that as well? Like, you go in and you can either go up to the train or go underneath it. Oh. Look at this. This is ridiculous, man. This is absolutely ridiculous. This guy has an imagination of 1,000 people. Like, I don't even have to talk you guys through this. You just have to look at it. Like, there's nothing I can say. Honestly, there's like nothing I could say here. You guys just have to look at this stuff for yourself. That's how you do an entrance to a ride right there, ladies and gentlemen. And this one over here is just... oh, man. We gotta take a ride on this. Okay, we're taking a ride on this right now. Right this instant. This is closed, so we're gonna open it and we're gonna jump on. I don't know what to expect from this. I'm kind of scared. Oh. Oh, that music. A little bit of frame drop there. Sorry about that, guys. And back into the station. Genius! This guy is a magician when it comes to Planet Coaster. Short but sweet. It's getting dark. So we're going to see this park in the dark in a minute. Like, what? That building's insane. House of the... what does that say? Elevated Minds. This crazy... oh, I know what this is actually. This is a... is this a... what's it called? You know, a thingy thing to look at that... oh man, could that moon have been in like a more perfect place right now? Like, seriously? I look up and it's looking right at the moon. And there's balloons up here as well. Like, this detail is insane. A little game. Anyone? And these have obviously been let off from this balloon pile over here. Oh my god, this park is so good! It's so good. This is the best park I've ever been in, for sure. Like 100%. I say that a lot. This is the best. This is the best. This is literally the best. Let's set this back to daylight so we can see. Like, I don't think I've seen anything that comes close to this. And I'm not exaggerating, like. Oh my god. Like we have a broom here. Like why do we have a broom? Ode to the working man. Okay, well there we go. It's like an ode to the janitor that cleans up the park, I suppose. Toilet block. Some more buildings. Okay, let's stop wasting time. Let's take a ride. We got one more coaster, 2 more coasters to go on. I want to get on both of these coasters. So this is kind of like a mine train, and this is a wooden coaster. Let's jump on the wooden coaster to begin with. And then once we've ridden these 2, then I'm going to hand it over to you guys to download this for yourself, because I have not shown you even half of the stuff in this park. Not even half of it. So there is tons more for you guys to see. Let's just speed this up quickly and get on. Here we go. Okay. So, wooden coaster, here we go. This is going to be a long episode, but it's worth it because this park is amazing. Okay, I'm going to try and not talk during this, guys. I don't want to ruin this. Oh. Oh, guys, you know it's good when you get off a ride and you want to be able to ride it in real life. Okay, we got one more over here. Actually, I think I'm going to leave this coaster for you. I think I'm going to leave this one. I know you guys are like, no, ride on this coaster, ride on this coaster. You know what? I'm not going to ride on this coaster because I want you guys to download this. Literally speechless. Literally speechless. You need to download this and ride this for yourself. Alright, there we go, guys. Look at this, look. What's even going on here? I don't even know. It's like a lift for the okay. Alright, let's take a zoom out real quick. Take a look at this. As you can see, it fills up 100% of the park space as well. Whew, absolutely insane, but there we go. There we go. Fantastic. Okay, so that is today's episode of Weekly Creations. This episode is incredibly long, but we've had a lot of stuff to show off, and hopefully you guys have made it to the end to see this park. If you've clicked away and you're not currently listening right now, so if you can't hear this, which means that whatever I'm saying right now is irrelevant anyway, then you probably should have made it to the end of the video to see this park. So There we go. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, remember all the download links are in the description for you guys to pick up. And hopefully you support these pieces of work that have been shown off in today's episode. Remember to leave a like, feel free to subscribe if you haven't already to support the channel and any more upcoming videos in the weekly creation series. And of course, we do have the Discord channel as well for you guys to join, and where you can share your creations to me and to the rest of the chat for everyone to see on another episode of Weekly Creations. There's also an email in the description where you guys can submit your work, and of course the Steam group as well. All of the necessary information for that is in the description for you guys to find out, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching.